it seemed to be going well.
I tell you, it was a surprise to me too. I got a word through our manager.
Okay.
That Ernie resigned from the group, and
that's interesting.
I was like,
no conversations, no.
Well, it was like out of the blue, and I was like, "You're serious?" And he said, "Yeah, And later on, I got a letter to that effect. So it couldn't continue without Ernie. So.
And there was no idea of bringing in another guy or anything like that.
No, like I said, we were family.
Isley-Jasper and the other guy.
Yeah, I don't think the other guy thing would have worked very well. But we were used to working as a family, and when he didn't want to continue, we couldn't. So that's when I did my solo project.
Right.
Superbad.
Right. Which went really well for you.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Yeah.
And that. How was that feeling at that time? I mean, that was really like your stake in the game as I am a solo artist.
That was different.
I'm coming out.
Yeah.
This is what it is. I mean, did you feel like there was pressure? Did you feel like there was just some people, artists.
It was an extra pressure. It was. It was an extra pressure because it's just me now, and there's no feedback, nothing to bounce off of another group member, like before. So yeah, it was different in that respect. It's just me.
Yeah, what happened to Marvin? He was.
Marvin, he went with Ernie, and they weren't with Ronald for a while, like for a couple of years.
Okay.
And then they rejoined.
Right. Was that kind of like? I mean, for me, that would have been like a slap to the face. Like, okay, so that's why y'all left. I mean, what was that?
I have to admit, I didn't understand it.
Okay.
I really didn't understand it, and I was able to tell Marvin, before, because Marvin and I, before he passed, we used to talk all the time. And I was able to tell him, how I felt, and I did felt like I was out, on a limb by myself.
Right.
So to speak. But,
and what was their response? I mean,
I think they felt that's the only thing they could do. But I always told Marvin, I said, you could have called me. You could have called me.
So essentially, just to kind of make sure I'm understanding how this is going on, the older Isleys were kind of like, we need you back to some degree. And that was their escape plan to kind of like slowly...
I don't know what conversations they had.
Okay, I don't know either. I'm just trying to put the puzzles in.
But I really think Ronald did need them to continue as the Isley Brothers. Oh. Now, whether he made some remark to them to that effect, I don't know.
Okay.
But they went back together. And I heard it. I said, oh well,
Was it too much competition? Because again, you had the Isley Brothers and Isley-Jasper-Isley. I mean, do you think that was the underlying tone, that it was like too competitive? It was an issue. In your heart, I mean, I know you don't know for
I've never found the answer to some of these questions either.
Is there anybody that you feel is most overrated? You hear about this artist all the time. You're like, okay, they're just okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know who it is.
Who?
Bieber.
Oh, Justin Bieber! You're not a Justin Bieber fan?
I think he's a little overrated.
Oh, he's overrated.
Okay, but just a little overrated.
But honestly, there are some talented soul singers out there that are new and current.
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, have you peeked into any of those guys?
Like I said, when there's a big record out there, of course, whatever's hot out there.
Like who? Who's the last person you checked for?
Oh man,
that's like in this generation.
Well, hey, I happen to like Jay-Z's last record.
Okay, so you're a Jay-Z fan.
The big one,
The big one.
The New York thing.
Okay, with Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a nice melody in there.
Right.
I'm a melody guy. So
if anything with the keyboards and the guitar and
it's got to have a melody.
Okay, I get it.
And then I'm into it.
All right, I just don't. You're not gonna be rapping or anything.
I don't get into. I've never been a guy that would just pick an artist.
Right.
Unless that artist was extremely consistent.
Okay.
Like a Stevie Wonder. Marvin Gaye.
Right.
Extremely consistent. And then but I'll get into a tune. A song, because like I said, I'm a composer at heart.
Right.
That's what moves me is a song.
Okay. So I know we gotta take a break, but just so I can, before we get into this break, so there's no rapping in your future. There's no anything out of it. I just had to make sure.
I tried. I can't do it.
I don't know. I mean, your talent is kind of coming from you, so I'm just making sure.